So today we ordered this really nice router sled, and we got all those accessories for it. I usually make my own every time we need it for a project on my cabinet shop, but today I ordered one, which is a lot easier and it's a really nice one. I'm not gonna put it together because it gives you the instructions, comes with all those accessories, the guides for the router. If you see, it's ready to drill, and then if you drop that one or crack it, they give you an extra one so you can work with it. So we're gonna start putting it together for you guys.
All right, so the instructions are not very thorough, so we are actually going with the picture itself. So some of the stuff requires the Allen wrenches, and they're included with it, 2 of them, all right? Just be aware, right? Now, my recommendation, don't open all the packs. They're all numbered and labeled. Start with those labels. And then the instructions have a lot of pictures on it, so just make sure that you're aware that you're not gonna have extra stuff. Just make sure that you have the proper Allen wrench for the proper setups, all right? All right, we finally finished it, so we had to flip it. That's the only way we're able to set this whole thing up, flipping it over. The instructions do have for what kind of router you're setting up. And what kind of router is this?
Porter cable.
It's a Porter cable, and it's on AAA. The instructions are real thorough on that part. All right, so we set up our router into it. Just make sure you follow the instructions or how do they go to, all right? And this plate right here is so you can make your own holes, all right? So that's what they give you, the extra plate, but if it's not compatible, there's a smaller version of this router. It wasn't compatible. This is the larger one. We're gonna drill our holes later down the line so we can make it more compatible.
So before you set up this, if you wanna use a table bench, make sure you measure your table and get the size of your table. Leave it like a 1/4 inch only. That way it can slide that exact dimension, otherwise you can't screw underneath.
All right, so here we have it. We finished it up, and you can loosen up, untie it if you don't want it to move, and you can readjust it how you want because the wheels are going to be grabbing onto the table, all right? Now here, you have to adjust it at your own will, however you need to, all right?
So the wheels comes if you're doing a lot of pieces, you don't want to be getting the guide off your table, so you will set up your pieces on your working bench, and you get slide it over. That way you're not moving the pieces of wood that you're working on. So the nice thing about this jig is that we got this adjustable stoppers. So when you're doing the sled, we will set up our piece of wood, and this will be our dimension stoppers. That way you can have it even, and the router will stop at the dimension that you want your sled to be on your wood.
All right, so here are our wheels on our table, if you guys can see it. And you see the stomper right in the middle. It's stomping it right there. But we had to do the same thing here. Adjusting is a little difficult, so you just want to mess around with the actual Allen wrenches. Make sure that those things are straight. And we were off by 4 inches. We had to do 4 inches by 4 inches, just to make sure you're in that. And make sure that the rail is clear by testing it out, all right? So these are the stoppers. You could test them out, but you'll always want to test it out with your own router on it.
So today we tested out our router sled, so it's really good. As you see, we went about 3/8 of an inch deep with the sled that we wanted to do. So it's really good. Thank you.